Welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex and today I'm going to show y'all how to do the Tunisian crochet smock stitch. If you would like to try a free pattern after practicing this stitch, check out my Tunisian Smock stitch cowl. I designed this pattern for allfreecrochet.com. For more free crochet and Tunisian crochet patterns and tutorials by me, subscribe to my website and to my YouTube channel. Today I'm using my 12-inch Cruella de Vil Tunisian hook by Furls. It's a 6.5mm K hook. I'm also using some Charisma by Loops and Threads yarn, and it's a bulky 5-weight yarn. Now let's get started. Today I've chained 18 chains because the smock stitch is worked in a multiple of 2, so any even number of chains will work. Starting in the second chain from the hook, pick up a loop in each chain across by inserting the hook into the next chain, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Continue this across. After I get finished, I will check back in with you. You should now have 18 loops on the hook, and now we can begin the return pass for row 1. Yarn over and pull through 1 loop on the hook. Now to begin the repeat section, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Continue yarning over and pulling through 2 loops on the hook until 1 loop remains on the hook. After I finish my return pass, I will check back in with you. Row 2. Forward pass. The first stitch is counted as a Tunisian knit stitch, and that is the loop already on your hook. Now to begin the repeat section. Tunisian simple stitch 2 together by inserting the hook behind the front vertical bars of the next 2 stitches, yarn over, and draw through and pull up a loop. This is a decrease. Just make sure to pull up on the loop so that it is not too tight on your hook. Yarn under by moving the working yarn to the front of the hook and then hold the loop made to the side. This makes an increase. Now the repeat. Tunisian simple stitch 2 together, and then yarn under. Repeat this across until 1 stitch remains. When I get to the end of this row and 1 stitch remains, I'll check back in with you. Now I have just made my last yarn under and I have 1 stitch remaining. Tunisian knit stitch into the last stitch by inserting the hook behind the last 2 vertical bars at the end of the row. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Now you should have 18 loops on the hook and we can begin the return pass for row 2. Yarn over and pull through 1 loop on the hook. Now to begin the repeat section, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Continue yarning over and pulling through 2 loops on the hook until 1 loop remains on the hook. After I have finished my return pass, I will check back in with you. This is what it should look like at the end of row 2. Row 3, forward pass. Tunisian knit stitch, and that is the loop on the hook. Tunisian simple stitch into the next stitch by inserting the hook behind the front vertical bar of the next stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Now to begin the repeat section, Tunisian simple stitch 2 together, yarn under and hold the loop made to the side. Now to begin the repeat section, Tunisian simple stitch 2 together, and yarn under and hold that loop made to the side. Now repeat until 2 stitches remain. When I have 2 stitches remaining, I will check back in with you. I have just made my last yarn under, and now Tunisian simple stitch into the next stitch and Tunisian knit stitch into the last stitch like we did in the previous row. You should now have 18 loops on the hook and now can make the return pass for row 3. Yarn over and pull through 1 loop on the hook. Now to begin the repeat section, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. Continue yarning over and pulling through 2 loops on the hook until 1 loop remains on the hook. After I have finished my return pass, I will check back in with you. And this is what it should look like after row 3. Continue repeating row 2 and row 3 until the desired length, and then bind off however you would like. I will have row 2 and row 3 time-stamped in the description box below so you can easily jump back and forth if needed. I hope y'all like this tutorial. If so, please give it a huge thumbs up, and a share on social media is always wonderful and appreciated. Subscribe for more videos. Until next time, bye and happy crocheting!